Hello, my name is Chuck Sherrill, and I'm Tennessee's State Librarian and Archivist. I'm here today at the request of the Friends of Tennessee Libraries organization as part of their 2020 annual meeting. For 28 years, the Friends of Tennessee Libraries have been advocating for and promoting libraries and their friends groups by mentoring and supporting local volunteers. We're happy to present this virtual session as part of our ongoing efforts. For more information, please go to friendstnlibraries.org. The Friends have asked me here today to talk with you about the new Tennessee State Library and Archives building, which is currently under construction in Nashville. Most everyone has heard about Nashville's amazing growth in recent years. For people who have lived here a long time, in some ways it's very sad as they see their own history disappearing as new developments come in and changes happen so quickly. But the good news for us who work in the history field and who love history is that two projects underway now actually help preserve and showcase Tennessee history, and those are the new State Museum and the new Library and Archives. They're both on the Bicentennial Mall, which is shown here, just down from the Capitol. The Court of Three Stars is in the foreground, the new museum will be on the right, and the new Library and Archives will be on the left. The new museum is actually already open. It's a beautiful new building, and if you haven't had a chance to come and visit, I hope you will. In my opinion, it takes at least 3 visits to see the whole thing and to really get the most out of it, but it is a wonderful facility for Tennessee. The new State Library and Archives construction began about the time the museum construction was wrapping up and is now well underway. Some people have asked why we would leave our beautiful current building that's next to the state capitol, and there are 2 major reasons: preservation and access. Preserving historical records, documents, maps, photographs, and so on is our central purpose. And in our current building, we are out of space, and we're having great problems with temperature and humidity controls and the threat of mold, which is dangerous for books and archival collections. The new building will double our storage space, and the collections will be housed in a compact robotic chamber with state-of-the-art temperature and humidity controls. On the second point of access, making these collections available for public use and education is a great priority for us. Those of you who visited the current building know that we have only 13 parking spaces, we lack handicapped access, and have no classroom-type facilities. Those things will all change in this new building, opening next year. The building will be in a C shape, shown on this diagram in yellow, with a central courtyard opening out into the Bicentennial Mall. The parking garage will be under the building, and only those who have a library card will be able to park there. There will also be 3 large meeting rooms seating 100 people each, with air walls that raise up to make a single space, and 2 large classrooms for student groups or adult classes. This image was taken just last week in the grand reading room on the 2nd floor. The room runs the length of the building with lots of natural light. To get up here, visitors will have to show their library card to the security guard and be allowed access to the stairs and elevators. This room will have 4 major sections: bookshelves and library services, microfilm, and manuscripts. The collections will actually be housed in a 50-foot high chamber and retrieved by robots. You see one of them here. One great advantage of this technology is the space it saves, over 100,000 square feet. But another is that we can provide temperature and humidity controls in this chamber to keep all the books and records in the best state of preservation. No humans will enter this chamber, so no doors and windows will be opening and closing to affect the climate. A visitor in the reading room can search the computer for the book or manuscript collection they want and push a button to request the item. The robot will then zoom down the aisle to the appropriate bin, bring the bin to a station where the staff will take the item out of the bin and send it down a book lift to the reading room. There, a staff member will check the item out to the visitor. Here you can see a recent photo of our construction, which is coming along rapidly. We expect to be able to move into the building starting the 1st of February next year. Moving these huge amount of collections will take some time, so we don't expect to open to the public until early April of 2021. Thanks to a generous gift from the estate of Mr. C.C. Counts, a genealogist from Corinth, Mississippi, our lobby will feature exhibits that will appeal to both students and adults. Some of the exhibits will employ the latest in interactive technology. This one is called Tennesseans Known and Notable. These small circles will float by like bubbles. A user can walk up and touch one to bring up a photograph and other information and documents from our collection that tell that person's story. Also in the lobby will be a large touch table featuring this genealogy quiz. On this one, users are presented with a notebook and some documents to sort through in order to fill in the family tree. A gift from the Tennessee DAR enabled us to add an interactive screen in the reading room. Researchers will be able to slide these maps back and forth and compare county boundaries and other changes over time. By the touch of a button, they can also pull up information about each county, what maps we have in the collection from that county, and what books and other records are available for further research. Now here's the slide you've all been waiting for, me standing in my new office. We hope to become a center for all kinds of gatherings of historical and genealogical groups, along with librarians and archivist groups. Come and see us in 2020. The Friends of Tennessee Libraries are always able to provide support or mentoring to Friends groups. Please contact them. You can visit their website at friendstnlibraries.org to learn more and maybe to join the organization. The Friends would love to have you help us in our mission to support Tennessee's public libraries. Thanks.